Hey guys, it's GT the Rail Fan here. I'm going to do another live layout update, and the reason why it's called a new layout update is because the layout is a completely new layout. Here we go. I'm already in the layout room. There's a lot of junk on the layout right now. Just lying around. It's not done yet. It's just for switching. So, it's not a full loop. This is the uncompleted side of scenery. And then this is where one of the yards is. And the other yard isn't done quite yet. I built this here on 2 different boards, and it's actually a bridge for a purpose. It's a bridge with a purpose. I got 1 building on here. I'm gonna add more. That's why this part isn't covered in anything, because I'm gonna put a building there. Some track nails that don't need to be there. I gotta buy something to put in the middle of this. Might buy some like model boards so I can put it in between there instead of buying Woodland Scenic Smooth It, which is probably going to be a lot of money. I don't even need that much. I just need it for this one crossing here. So put all this ballast in. It's been like 3 days, I think, since this layout has been up. 3 or 4. Actually, I think this is the only 2nd day. But I've done all this already. No, it's the 3rd. Today's the 3rd. I haven't covered all the way to the edge of the board here, but I did down here, so it's gonna be like that there. I hate how my live streams can only shoot in 1080p, not anything above 1080. I usually shoot in 1080 60 frames, and then I can shoot up to 4K, but then 4K a lot of people can't watch because they don't have the anything to use to watch it if you're watching on a computer. And it has to be a really good computer to watch in 4K with a graphics card. I got this nice incline here for the bridge. And the road I made also goes over the bridge as well, next to the track. And then I also put the grass in between the track and the road. Right and down the tracks. Got my CSX GP38-2 sitting there. This came out really nice. Even though it's not done yet, it's coming up really good. It may not be a full loop, but I can have some fun with it here over in the switching side. I think that's just going to be the funnest part of this layout, is switching stuff around. And that's what it's made to do. These are all manual switches. I didn't really need anything fancy. Electric switches, I didn't need any of those. They would have been nice, but they're not needed. And I might make the layout DCC, which, if you're not familiar with DCC, it stands for Digital Command Control, and it's basically instead of having DC current going to the tracks, it's a different current, and you have a lot of different things with the engines. Like, you have a decoder in the engine, and it reads the engine, and can run multiple engines at the same time on one controller. You don't need multiple controllers for it. I think with Digitrax, though, which is a maker of DCC, also NCE, which is another manufacturer, but I think Digitrax only allows you to go through 2, but NCE, which has headquartered fairly close to where I live in Webster, New York, does multiple trains, which I've actually, not here, but at my model railroad club, I've ran up to like 4 or 5 trains at the same time, because the layout is so big, and I can do that. And I dispatch everything. This is just a single track main. It's probably just going to be having one engine or one train run at a time. I might buy another engine just to have it for the return trip from this side over back to the other side, because this engine can't turn around. Or I was thinking of buying a turntable or something somehow. Maybe adding one over to here and putting it like on here. Putting the turntable over here. But there's no way to switch the engine around. The reason I stopped this road here is because I want to put some houses on this side of the layout. But I don't know where the houses are going to be placed yet. So this is just the grade from the downgrade from the bridge. Then it stops here. Jeez, it goes by fast. The time in the layout update. It's already 8 minutes and 30 seconds long. Don't realize that till I look. It goes by fast. Might put a mountain back here behind the bridge. And then I also might make another board down here under the bridge, but I don't know about that, just to make like a little river or something, just to make it look better. But I like this because it goes all the way down to the floor. But it's kind of nice out on this side. I gotta do some grass over on there, just so that like when I'm standing up it looks better. Because from down at this angle with the camera, you can't even see over there, but I'll run the engine by because I have the track hooked up. And this is the end of the line here, basically. And I gotta get another switch for right here. That's where I gotta get another switch for there. because it's going to be going onto here, like how you see the third road bed. I'll send this train backwards and back up the bridge. It's all fully operational. Although the other tracks over there along the switches are dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean those. Except the track the engine's gonna be going on, that's clean. That's a new track. And so I'd bring my train back here if I had a train running. And I'd start switching stuff with the engine here. And then pulling stuff out, pushing it back into these sidings, and then I'd be done with the train. And then I'd pull out of the siding and then have another engine come pick these up and return them over to the other yard. I actually have a chalkboard right over here too. These were cars they're just sitting on the ground before I built the layout, but it's a chalkboard basically, and I'm gonna make it so I have like a switch list. Take what trains to take on and what trains to take off. Go back over here. I got some leftover trackboard, but not too much of it. It's probably only about a foot there. And I cut some somewhere else, but I cut it in half because I was trying to do something earlier and it didn't work out what I wanted to do. The part about the road that stinks is right here because it's not as wide going around the bridge. But that's alright. That's the only part of the road that's like that. It's like a narrow lane or something. Might put some gates in here. This crossing is custom made. I don't know if I said that in the video earlier. But it's custom. I know I said I was going to put some things in between there, but I don't know about anything else about that spot. Don't know if I'm gonna put gates there or what. I gotta paint on where it's white. I put this building together and I painted it all with a kit. It was like one of my first buildings I put together and probably like one of my last. And painted. I think I did a pretty good job on it for one of my first buildings that I put together. Because I did put a building together before this one, but I didn't do as well as this one. And this is the first building I painted too, so this is all custom painted. I think I did a good job on the paint. I even did all these brown lines in between the windows and on the framing of the windows. And down here is where the white was. That used to be all the building color, but I left it like that because I thought it looked good with the rest of the building. There's a way I could have put glass in it too, but it wasn't necessary. I also painted the little road to the garage door today. I'll give you an overview of the whole layout. Goes from here to over there. Like I said, I might bring this up this way along this wall over to maybe the not too close to the door, so the door can still open, but enough to bring it out. Then I might not nail the track down over here for that purpose. But I'll show you how I put this board up. It's actually a really easy board to put up. There's no framework or anything. It's all just bracketed. It's really actually just a shelf, basically. It's all these brackets here. It's really easy to put up. It's probably going to be easier to take down if I ever had to take it down. And then this one is nice because it just fit into here. Just fit in between the window and here. I had to cut these little grooves out for the window for it to kind of fit better along the wall. And I could still open the window too, so. And I could close the blinds up to the board. Alright, thanks for watching. If you are a first time subscriber, first time watcher of my channel, please subscribe, like, and stay tuned for more videos.